bright enough, hey? Another awesome day of sunshine. Cheers. We're gonna move. We're gonna move on this and get her done. Back and biceps, great day. The first exercise I have chosen, made it up in my head, you'll love it. It's a one arm lat pull down. So this arm is directly at your ear and you're going to pull. Okay, so 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So you'll have to mess around with it a little bit. If it feels really, really awkward, just go ahead and do regular pull downs. If you're at home with your own equipment, go ahead and do lat machine pull downs, okay? And it could feel light at first, fine, because you're warming up, correct? Good job. And then my other side. And 10. Okay? So keep going there on the other side. Your back muscles are shortening and lengthening in this way. Okay? So it's not your arm pulling it down and wrenching your shoulder. It's this back muscle contracting, your arm follows. Alright? That's your thought process. Straight up and pull. You could even take it out wider. Just feel it under your shoulder blade and in that area, okay, of your upper back and mid back area. Good, and the other side. Recognizance mission, right? We're just warming things up, firing up the muscles, giving them notice. All the fibers, get in line. We're going to get this job done today. And we're also checking out joints, ligaments, tendons. I'm going to have to check out my back, which is feeling great. I kept it on some meds and heat yesterday, and I just have to be smart and not jump back in too fast again. But I'm on my third one. I don't know where you're at. You might be going slower, more controlled. Which is painful. And the other thing is your arms up over your head like that. You need a rest in between sometimes. Good. There we go. Good stuff. I'm going to do a few out front here too. So when we're doing the pull downs, that's your big muscles moving this way. And then when we're doing our rows, your muscles are moving this way, pulling up and back. Good? So just keep in mind and feel that. Acknowledge. Good. Then we're going to move into one arm rows, baby stuff, hey? 15 reps means it's a moderate weight. All right. Good. Whoa. More than anything, my shoulders, right? Those are smaller muscle groups that have to like jump in with the big ones. So they feel like they fatigue quicker. Alrighty. So 15 reps, 3 times, back and forth, no rest. Stay in the game, okay? Stay with the contraction. Let's do this. Alrighty. Supported, if you don't have a bench, you know, try and find one. You can have a chair, something to support. .15 reps, good. Each time you bring that up, Make sure that you're not scrunching up your neck, all right? Lengthen there, contract, and acknowledge the contraction before you release, okay? Thoughtful, mindful movement. Good. All right, should feel some warmth, a little bit of a burn. All good. I'm just looking ahead again. We're using the band for our next round. So, yeah, I'll explain about that. Whoa, last few reps are getting tough. So you could, if you can't complete it in good form, you might go down in weight. You might go less reps, but you gotta get that ultimate. I can't do another one. We're in good form. You gotta get there. You gotta learn to love that moment. It's like, oh, I can't do this. You're gonna do it. Need a little more rest. And if you do, you take the rest, right? I want to hit this last round with the same weight and the same number of reps. So the other thing I can do is take a longer rest, right? Decisions, options, choices, always. Whew. Here we go. Those last few reps I forced. I gave myself a little momentum, snapped right into that contraction, held, slow release, all right? Wow, it takes a lot out of you. Here we go. Last set, single arm row. Oh my goodness. That was the incredible burn. In good form. Look at. Yeah, we're gonna go as written. I'm just gonna switch things around. Full range band row. For those people that have equipment at home and you have a rower, what you're gonna go full range to me means I'm gonna lean all the way forward, including my low back, and I'm gonna pull to an upper back contraction, okay? Full range, we use the whole back. As opposed to isolated just here. You don't move your torso, all right? Us, with the bands, are gonna wrap that around our toes, our feet, good? And I'm gonna be very careful because I don't think it's this movement that's gotten to me, but I don't wanna overdo, all right? So the band is around my feet, grasp, and I'm leaning forward. I'm using my back to pull me up tall, and then following through 1. I think it's 10 and 10. Yeah, let's do 10 and 10. 1, 2, I think this is 12 and 10. Okay, and if it feels awkward, just go through the awkwardness period, all right, safely, because, you know, you're doing a new activity, your body's not gonna get it right away. It requires a little bit of repetition to get the movement so that you can hit the upper muscle, you can hit the lower muscles, that you can get the stretch into it. So give yourself that time, okay? Hyperextension, I'm doing everything up on the bench so you can see, but you can be down on the floor, right? Hyperextension, simply the Superman, and you're gonna extend and release. Extend, hi Matt, and release. And extend, 10 of these. All right, take it to a stretch. On the floor, you're on all fours. And just really pay attention to how those 2 exercises have affected you. Inventory, all right? Feels good. We shall see. All righty. Full range band or cable row, all right? Full range doesn't mean you have to be flopping down forward, fully bent over in half. I could never do that. But it does mean that you're using your low back and moving your torso so that more muscles are involved in the row. All right, 12 reps, let's go. Five. 6. 8. All right, because your back is such a big muscle and we're using a lot of other muscles to help the movement happen, your band might be light, just try by folding in half, doubling the resistance, and see. All right, you might need to go and purchase these or heavier bands. All right, hyperextension. Here we go. Come back, see how it feels. Good. Tension in your neck, check that out. Last set. Okay, for this. Then we got our dumbbell deadlifts. That's your back, believe it or not. And you're using all of the muscles of the posterior chain to lift something off the floor. In our case, it's dumbbells. It could be barbells, right? I've even done deadlifts with, heavy balls, if you've got medicine balls. You can even use a real box. Go figure. Alrighty. 12 reps, let's go. Let's see here. There you go. So when you're doing isolated training and you have a limitation or a pain or an ache, an acute injury, isolated training, you can work around it. With all these isolated movements that are very compact, I can really feel which part of that movement affects my sore back. And when we come into our deadlifts, that's when I'm gonna have to be a little smarter, all right? Because all the muscles wanna jump and work together and it's a great big party and you can't tell what the problem is. So that's the difference between, that's my brilliant explanation of isolated versus compound. Good. Check it out. Everything feels good. We're moving on to a compound exercise, and like I was just saying, I'm going to be a little more conservative because now I'm going to ask all those muscles that I worked independently to come together and do this job. And in general, I find for myself, these are the, if you've got a problem, these are the movements that, they don't cause the problem, it's just that you can't correct issues. Your body just wants to go in and do what it wants to do. So 15 moderate weight, and if you can move up in weight as we go down in sets, okay? So 15 reps for this one might be a lighter weight. I got 10 there. You should go on and do your 15. I'm gonna go 4 sets of 10, just to be safe for myself for today, all right? And then you'll take a rest, all right? The idea behind weight training and lifting weights to change your physique is just go slow, patiently, carefully, wisely. And I didn't do wisely last week, that's why I'm still. It's a good lesson. Alrighty, so now we're going for 12 reps. Feeling strong, feeling good, having a high energy day, lots of strength, lots of good nutrition and rest. Hit it. Go for heavier weights. 12 reps. Good. Once again, we're going down in reps. You might be going up in weight, or you might be sticking with the weight you got because we're pre-exhausted. And it's not just the legs that get tired on this one. Your back is fatigued. And it often doesn't show its fatigue because it's a trooper. It's gonna get the job done. And it's not until that last breaking moment that it just kaputs on you, okay? So you have to be very intuitive, be very, aware of what's happening in the fatigue level. Ready for our 10 rep set? Beautiful. That movement finishes up in tall, strong posture, right? Because we want to affect the whole posterior chain from ham, glute, low back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, right? 8 rep set. Okay. Oh, and then we're on to biceps. This Biceps Giant Set it's good. It's good. All right. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Biceps. You can get 3 sets of weights, or you can use the same one, no problem. The volume of work here is going to nail you, one way or another, alright? We're going to go alternating bicep curl, that's heavy because it's 6 reps. Then we're going to get one weight and do a close handstands. Bicep. It's almost like a sissy curl or a barbell close grip bicep curl. Even the tricep bar, if you have a tricep bar, you can do your biceps there because that will bring your hands closer together. And the last one is lighter weight, just pumping out hammer curls, okay? I put a rest in there for our biceps, a bicep rest. I put in another low back exercise. If that is, for me, it's going to be my denouement, my finish, my final chapter. I'm just going to ease. You could make this another targeted muscle strengthening work by using heavier weights, all right? Up to you. So here we go. I might be sadly mistaken on my choices, but this is how I'm gonna play the game for my first round. All right, 6 and 6, alternating bicep curls. 1 and 1, 2 and 2. 6, not bad. It might not be that good next round. All right, so whatever bar you have, if you have sissy bar, an easy curl bar, tricep, or just a plain old simple dumbbell. That's 10, and then we got 15. 15, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Hang on, 1, 2, I can. 10, and 15. Yeah, that next set is not going to be pretty. So, choose your way based on getting out some good reps. You don't want to start doing this, okay? Lower your weight. Take a rest. Do what you got to do. Good mornings. We just got 10 of these. Again, like I said, you can use a heavier weight here and really work on that muscle, or you could take a lighter weight or no weight and work on a stretch, active. Six. And 10. Oh, good job. Ready for round 2. We've only got 2 more sets. Done at 8 o'clock, out in the sunshine. Friday. It's all good. All good. All right. 6 alternating. Let's go. Started cheating and throwing that one up, fine. I really kept my torso solid, but I am going to modify at my hammers and go for a lighter weight. 1, 2, 3. 15. Interesting. I probably could have done the 8s and maybe got 12 reps, so I think I'll try that last set. Interesting on these good mornings. If your back is out, pay attention to how your feet, the pressure is on one side, taking off pressure on the other side. And I'm kind of trying to force it to go equal. Your body has sneaky ways of adapting to work around an injury. You just want to be really aware. And alrighty, so we got one round to go. Are we together? These already feel. Hit. Boom shakalaka. They just got boomed. I'm going. Are you ready? You go when you're ready. You make the modifications. If you need to hit the showers, you hit the showers. Stretch, eat properly, eat a good breakfast. De-stress. Plan your goals for this next cycle, okay? It can be 4 to 6 weeks, a nice mini goal if you want to talk to me about setting goals. I've got some basic goals that I'm still working on right now. I got a new one of healing myself and learning how to slow down. But your goals could also be personal goals in your life, and then you would just apply the same principles to your fitness, all right? Or goal setting. All right, I am procrastinating. Let's go. Six, 10, and 15. 7, come on. 8, 10. Whoa. Just when you think you couldn't do one more thing, you're gonna do one more thing. Ready? 7, this is lactic acid building up and burning. 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm wondering if I lied to myself there and fudged the numbers a bit. Stretch. Anything that works for you, okay? My go-to is here. It's not working for my issue right now, but it's giving me a good idea of how I feel. So go through your little ritual. Have a great Friday. Saturday, we got glutes. I'll see you there, okay? Have a super day. Okay. Coffee.